Okay, so today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of software quality assurance, and specifically this ISTQB CTFL certification, which, for people who don't know, that's the International Software Testing Qualifications Board Certified Tester Foundation level.
That's a mouthful.
It is. It is. And our guide for today is going to be this article, 3 Ways to Succeed in QA in Any Economy.
Cool.
So let's see what this whole certification is all about.
Okay.
And see if it's even worth it, for people to look into.
Right.
So one thing that this article really stresses is the need for well-rounded software testers, especially in a kind of a shaky economy.
Yeah, it's all about, becoming the most valuable tester, right?
Right.
You can't just specialize in one tiny area anymore.
So how does this CTFL thing help someone become this super tester?
Well, you can kind of think of it like this. It's a foundation in all the key parts of testing. It's standardized, so it covers everything, like test design techniques and risk analysis and even different testing types, like black box and white box.
Right. So okay, that makes sense. So instead of just knowing how to use one tool,
right,
it's like you learn how to use every tool.
Yeah, you understand the principles, right? Like, so you can walk into any testing environment and have a good understanding of the fundamentals.
Yeah, that makes sense. So it's valuable whether you're already working, if you're looking for a job, or even if you're managing a team.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, the article also mentioned this platform called AT-Work. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, I have. It's specifically for connecting, certified testers with employers who are looking to hire.
So this certification is like a golden ticket.
It can be. Yeah, it can be. It's good to have on your resume. It shows, you take testing seriously, that you've invested in your skills, and that you speak the same language, so to speak, as other certified testers.
Right.
So it's a way to stand out, right?
Okay.
In a crowded job market.
Right.
But I wouldn't call it a secret weapon like the article says.
Okay.
You still need experience.
Of course.
You still need, to be able to apply all that knowledge in a real world setting.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, switching gears a bit, the article also mentioned something about QA managers.
Oh, right.
And how they are always under pressure to do more with less.
Do more with less. That's the mantra these days, right? It's all about efficiency and optimizing resources,
Right. So how can this CTFL help with all of that?
Well, you see, if everyone on the team has that same basic knowledge that comes with having the CTFL certification, it can really improve communication.
Right.
Everyone's on the same page. Everyone understands the same terminology.
So it's not just about individual testers leveling up, but about making teams better.
Yeah, exactly. The whole team becomes more efficient.
Okay.
And that ultimately leads to better quality software, right? And who doesn't want that?
Makes sense to me.
Right.
So this ISTQB CTFL thing sounds pretty useful, no matter where you are, in your testing career.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I did notice is this article kept mentioning something called testing tiers.
Yeah.
Like with a registered trademark symbol.
Oh, yeah.
What is that all about?
So testing tiers, that's actually a whole system for ranking testers, basically.
Oh, okay.
Based on their experience, their qualifications. It's not directly related to the CTFL, but it's definitely something you should look into.
Okay.
If you're thinking about, a long-term career in testing, it's a whole other can of worms, really. We could probably do a whole deep dive on just that.
Right. So that's something for our listeners to look into.
If they're interested.
Okay. Well, I think that about wraps it up for our deep dive today.
Sounds good.
So until next time.
See ya.
See ya.